So it's 11:46, and I'm going to eat my breakfast, which is rice noodle.
Mornings in Changde begin with Hunan rice noodles. They are like a ritual for us, but finding them can be tricky if you're jet lagged like me, as they are usually served only in the early hours. Hunan cuisine is famous for its bold, spicy flavors, and rice noodles are no exception. My favorite is spicy beef rice noodle soup. It's made with freshly prepared rice noodles, spicy broth, tender beef, and topped with a deep fried boiled egg. Typically, it's also served with fermented side dishes and seaweed soup as a perfect complement, but I always add everything. Since I've been back home, I've basically eaten this every single morning. To me, it's not just breakfast, it's also a memory. After breakfast, I convinced my mom to take a walk. She thought I was crazy. It was literally 40 degrees outside, but somehow I managed to persuade her.
So I'm taking a walk with my mom.
We passed by a primary school with a huge playground where kids usually do their morning exercise. Across the street stood a high school, surrounded by a familiar cluster of shops, snack stands, bookstores, supermarkets, and of course rice noodle shops. One of my favorite spots growing up was a bookstore. The funny thing is, these days you can hardly find any novels or magazines. Instead, the entire second floor is packed with exercise
For
books.
high school and primary school, and for the Gaokao. We used to have so many books for each subject. That was a hard time, definitely.
At the end of the street, the old buildings I knew have been replaced with new ones. I shot my 18th birthday portrait in front of those old buildings, so it felt quite strange to see them gone. Eventually, we made our way to the park. It used to be an amusement park 20 years ago, but after several renovations, it's now a peaceful space filled with greenery, trees, and a lake. A perfect spot for a walk. At that moment, the park was still quite empty because of the heat, but after dinner, it always comes alive with people. One thing I loved as a kid was the chirping sound of cicadas. It always reminded me of summer. These days, I don't think I've heard that sound here in Germany, maybe in the countryside, but not as loud as in my hometown.
Somebody's singing. Let's take a look.
After dinner, my dad also joined us for a walk as part of our daily routine. We have a saying in China: take 100 steps after a meal and you'll live to 99. As a sister city of Hanover, Chanda built this German town with German-style churches, restaurants, and a fountain that reminds me of Volkspark in Berlin. Next to it is River Street, designed to replicate how people once traded and transported goods along the Yuan River during the Ming and Qing dynasties. The vibrant area is filled with tea houses, restaurants, bars, and activities for children. After the president visit, its popularity soared, and now it's the heart of China's evening life. I love how lively it feels. People enjoying small, ordinary joys in their daily routines, chatting with neighbors, sharing meals, and watching their kids play. These unspoken moments make me appreciate the beauty of everyday life even more and cherish the time I get to spend in my hometown. So, that's a day in Changde, a mix of old and new, memories and daily life, flavors and feelings. It's more than just a town, it's also home. And no matter where life takes me, I'll always carry these little pieces of Chanda with me. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more stories.